Box scores never tell the whole story. Sometimes the story that they do tell is enough to make you ask, what the hell happened here? I'm not talking about the stat lines that necessarily make your jaws drop, like Russell Westbrook's season-long triple-double FU tour in 2016. I'm talking about the data that makes you scratch your heads and wonder how something like this could even be possible. So today, we're taking a look at the weirdest stat lines in NBA history, from the bizarre to the strangely impressive to the nearly impossible. Number 1 is LeBron James' 35 and 17 with no turnovers. Last season for the Cavs, as we all know, more often than not, LeBron was having to do everything for his team. And to get a win over the Toronto Raptors, this was the kind of game he had to have. Not only did he create his own shots and opportunities, but he made sure he did the same for his teammates. Set them up, and he did that perfectly, with perfect passes and without even giving up a possession. To the other team, with his 35, 17 and 0 turnovers, he became the only player to ever have a game with this many points and assists without a turnover, and the only non-guard in league history without a turnover and 17 or more assists. Not even to mention, he had 7 rebounds to go with this record-setting night. We all know how great LeBron's overall game has been, and the fact that his passing ability has always played a huge part in what drew him comparisons to Magic Johnson and set him apart from most other NBA greats. And this game doesn't go down as one of LeBron's top 10, and it doesn't go down as an all-time great meaningful game or anything like that. But from a clear stat line perspective, it's one of the most productive and efficient we've ever seen. So it definitely deserves a mention. Number 2, Draymond's triple-double without points. It's hard to accomplish any first in today's NBA, but Draymond accomplished one when he put up the first triple-double without points, finishing a win against the Grizzlies with 4 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and the also rare 10 steals. And it makes sense how this game happened, because Draymond was turning into a decent scorer before KD joined the Warriors. But afterward, he hasn't gotten the ball enough to score on a consistent basis. But even till now, that hasn't stopped him from doing everything else he can while he's on the court to stay involved, and on this particular night, he really did everything he possibly could. Not only did he have the triple-double, he also dominated with 5 blocks, putting him just 1 point away from having a 5x5 game. Now first off, his 10 steals put him as one of only 15 players to ever do so in a game, and put him one off of tying the all-time record of 11 steals in a game, shared by 2 other players. And then you got to think that if he scored just a few more points, he would have recorded the first quadruple-double in 23 years, a feat we've only seen ever happen 3 times, and something that's never happened with steals. And a game like this just goes to show how, first of all, this man really is. He's really capable of taking a game over the past couple of years. He's gained the reputation of being overrated by a lot of fans, since the stats took huge hits ever since Durant joined the team. But looking at performances like these should really go off to show that his game hasn't really dropped off in any way, and it should show how valuable Draymond is. And that's all we got time for today, and as always, until next time.